Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Zion. My name is Tracy and today I'm gonna present my Project 2 application design about UI UX design document. So first we move to the introduction part, the purpose and scope. The purpose of this project is to collect data and analyze the current freelancer mobile application by discuss the user needs, behavior, pain point in order to drive design decision that will improve the overall user experience. For the target audience, freelancer is made for any individual, especially the young adult age 18 until 25 to search a job, hire and networking. And the problem statement are freelancer receive frustrated result for the low quality job given and poor interface design. So freelancer app got 3 weaknesses. The first one is difficult to navigate. Second, the interface is not appealing, while the last one is user experience problem. So now we move to the user research. So on this research, I applied 2 methods, which is survey and interview. First one is survey and I collect 54 respondents. So in this survey is divided into 5 sections, which is user demographics, application usage, user preference, freelancer app usage, and their talks about freelancer application. So this survey got so many various opinions about freelancer app, and start from the demographics part. It was various also, starting from student, employee, from the age range around 18 to 25. So based on their opinion, I have concluded their problem and the solution for a better freelancer application. So the first problem is unattractive design layout, too cluttered, low quality job recommendation, confusing interface, no unsend button, overload information, font is too default, too many icons on top and the bottom, and also the last one is lack vibrant color scheme. So for the solution, you can view my slide on this video. So now we move to the interview analysis. So I got 3 interviewees with a different background, which is 2 university students and 1 is an employee part-time working on graphic designer section. So from this interview, I also got so many various different opinions from these 3 people, and here on this slide I summarize their answer. So the first is Priscilla. The positive freelancer application in her opinion is fine color scheme, typography and icon. Well, there were many problems stated, which is layout spacing, homepage, limited currency, search functionality, too many text, and need to add suggestion, idea that refer to the user. So she wants to browse job without having a difficult problem and a good looking interface. So her recommendation would be adjust the spacing of the text, put an introduction, integrating AI algorithm. While the second interviewee is Jensen. So the positive side he got from freelancer application is simplicity and easy to navigate, and visual style seems fine for him. While the problem is lack back to top button on the home page. So he wants to seek a job easily and fast way. So his recommendation will be add a button on the page, add a tutorial video, and customize tools on account setup. And the last interviewee is Henki. So the positive side is no issue with the typography, and the problem is confusing navigation, UI is not attractive, and layout is a bit cluttered. So he wants to browse job easily and with an attractive page with nowadays style. So the recommendation would be add a guide or tutorial, grouping section, project recommendation, and UI sold match with people age 20 until 13 styles. After I do an interview, I also create 3 user persona based on my interviewees. So the first interviewee is Priscilla, and the second is Jensen, while the third one is Henki. So here is the slide you can view on my video. After the user persona, let's move to the user journey map. So on this user journey map, I also create 1 persona, let's name it Ami. So she's a university student course on design and it's 19 years old. So on this user journey map, I got 9 steps, which is the firstly we discover the application and download, then we register and set up account, and then we start to explore, navigate around, fill up the profile, and then we search for job and projects. While we do searching, we could also tap the job and read the job details, and then if we want to, we could apply the job and then confirm and discuss the job details if we got accepted, and after that we perform the work and deliver the result to our client, and lastly we receive payment and provide the feedback on the freelancer application. Now let's conclude the user research. So based on this research, I collect on some main point of the insight and their feedbacks. So the first main point is the interface looks outdated, not attractive, and user want a good job quality recommendation. Also the efficient job application process, confusing navigation, and the job description had too many text and so cluttered. So the decisions will be change the style and remove unnecessary thing, enhance job algorithm, insert function, and enhance job application system, improve the navigation icon, and minimize the description. Now let's move to the information architecture part. So on this part, we have three main points, which is card sorting, information architecture, and user flowchart. So the first thing I wanna explain is about the card sorting. So I did it with 7 participants with 2 platforms, which is Optima Workshop and UX Tweak. First, I create the card on Miro, and I got around 7 categories and 29 cards. Here is the list of the cards, as you can view. So I shared my card sorting to my friends, and I got so many various results, and even I'm so confused to analyze. So here is the result, and we got 5 main points. So the first features like terms and condition and tax list were categorized in the same category from 7 users. And on the homepage, features like explore the trend, discover were thought the most to be important in the homepage. So later, when we design the homepage, these features should be able on the homepage parts. While the job result, job detail, and few more job recommendations receive the same amount, which is by 4 users on applied job progress. Meanwhile, on account categories, view profile and transaction history is a must features needed on it. So at last, on the setting categories, the highest features were dominated by terms and condition, support, and profile settings. So overall, these card sorting results, there were no added new features by participants on this analysis. This means the categories will match all the cards. From the card sorting method, I got some insight to create the information architecture map. So here is the diagram for my architecture map, and it got divided to 7 categories, but in my navigation bar later, I'm gonna have five features, which is homepage, search, manage, social, and account. So on this homepage is about explore, discover, favorites, and what's popular. On the search page is about recently viewed, pick a categories, filter, and sort. After we search the job, it will go to the applied job process information map. And then we could have a manage features, which is tax list, recent project updates, and my hires. While the next is the social, we have post, group requests, my group, and invite friends. And the last one is account. It's about our profile, membership, balance, our transaction histories. And there's a setting which conclude the name, language, terms and conditions, support, settings, profile, and lookup. So now we move to the last part on information architecture map, which is user flowchart. You can view the mirror link on this video. So it starts from open the freelancer app, we could log in and register an account, and then we're gonna introduce it to the 2 navigation part, which is on top navigation and bottom navigation. So the top navigation, there were notification and message, while the bottom, it got 5 categories, which is homepage, search, manage, social, and our account. So all of this feature is related to each other, and as our main point is to hire and find a job, so it will be a job page also on this feature insight. After the user flowchart, now we move to the last step of this UI UX design document, which is MVP feature, or as we know as minimum viable products. So on this freelancer application, I got 3 MVP features. The first one is homepage interface. It should enable user to have a good first impression. So user could discover, explore current trending job, and more offers. On the second part is to search and apply a job or freelancer. These features will allow user to browse easily on the job. User could pick a categories, filter, and sort into a detailed part of what they want to search. And the last part is the user profiles and portfolio management. It should allow user to customize and manage their profile, so user will able to pick a photos, background, and insert their portfolio. And user could manage their text on manage features and list down the job they have. So thank you for listening to my presentation about UI UX design document, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you.